beat sin. Listen, sin is already beaten, okay? Sin is already beaten. All you have to do is just be. And what does that word be mean? Be means to just rest. It means to dwell. It means to dwell in the presence of God, dwell under his wing. And then literally when you are dwelling under the wing of God, then everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to. Everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to. And you are not going to fall into the trap that many of us are falling into of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I feel like I have to do more of this, and that. Okay. But we are saved by grace through faith, not by our own works. So no man can boast. Okay. That verse is also what that means. Our works are not going to get us saved. Our works are not going to contribute. There's nothing that we can do that can meet the expectation and the standard of God, because we are sinful. Every single one of us has committed sin. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. Therefore, we can do nothing that can meet God's expectations. That does not, again, that does not take away the fact that we still have to walk in obedience to God's word. Of course we do. But that's the evidence of our faith, right? But we are not saved directly by our works, okay? But that also correlates with our works are not going to help us in our struggles with sin, in our struggle with trial in our life, in the purposes that God has for our life. You need to understand that God, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. God, as a perfect God, has a perfect will for your life, and we, being an imperfect vessel, think that we can complete a perfect will by our own imperfections. No. In order to complete God's perfect will for our life, you have to hold the hand and lean and trust on the only one who is perfect.